Is é seo an chéadú chógáil de man múntúirí na hÉireann. Is ócáid starú lé dar nó. Convention is often a very wonderful social event, and I particularly remember my first time being at convention myself and being in awe of the knowledge and the dedication of the people that were around me. It was a really eye-opening experience, and needless to say, I've repeated it several times since. So what they can really expect, I suppose, is that you'll have committed people who have thought long and hard about the education system, about our working conditions, etc., who are dedicated trade unionists, and the interesting discussion that will be around all of that. The work of the trade union is extremely important from the point of view of the people who work on it, but I think the longer I have been in this position and the longer I have been involved in the ASTI, the more I realise what an important part we play with regard to maintaining the standards and the fairness and everything around our education system. The people who are involved in it are extremely dedicated, and it's none more than those who actually attend convention. The other side, of course, to convention is that it is a place where lots of people gather together, and there is inevitably then the social aspect that goes with that. And I would advise everybody to embrace that and enjoy the 3 days. It is very important. It is absolutely very energy sapping as well, and you will find that as well. There's a lot of intense debate, there's a lot of listening to do, there's a lot of learning to do. And of course, if you feel passionate about something, make sure you have your voice heard, because that's what a trade union is all about. It doesn't matter if it is your first time being here. If you came here, especially if you came here for some burning reason, and I can think of a few already. Let's say you're a new recruit to the teaching profession. I can well see that you will have serious issues around the way you're being paid, and indeed concerns about what it costs to be trained, etc. And I'm sure you would be very concerned about that. And this is the place to let your voice be heard. There'll be plenty of people listening. There'll be plenty of people who want to support you. There'll be plenty of people who will be with you. Mar a deirtar, is a ská chéile a bharan na daoine. One of the key issues at convention, without doubt, is the whole, I suppose, the scandal of unequal pay. And we have to do everything in our power to reverse this situation. It has been blighting our profession now for over 10 years now at this stage, and it is time that we did something about it. This particular measure does not just damage the pay and conditions of new recruits to the profession. It doesn't just do that. It does immeasurable damage as well to the education system itself, because it makes our profession not as attractive as it should be, and indeed not as attractive as it was in the day when I joined. And it is a huge regret to me that the future of education is being seen as less important rather than more important than it was in my day, because what are we to extract from that very fact? If they decide to pay us less, I assume they value our work less. Another key issue. Now, a fundamental principle of the ASTI is that we see ourselves as advocates for our students. We do not see ourselves in the position of judging them or assessing them for state examinations. This means that we can take the part of being a coach, a guide, a mentor for our students, not their judge. Changing this would fundamentally change the relationship between us and our students. There are many proposals that this would change. I believe that we have to maintain this policy. It is extremely important, particularly for the relationship, as I said already, between the student and the teacher. The past 2 years have surely shown us the unreliability of doing anything other than using the State Examinations Commission as it was intended, as it has been set up, as it has been extremely well designed to do, the job of assessing students for state examinations. Tá súlagum go méid cógáil má is tainifeach a ghain go nair I live.